Welcome everyone to today's episode. Today we're talking about one of the biggest transformations happening in Egypt in 2026. The rise of social media and digital life, because Egypt is no longer simply using the internet. In many ways, Egypt is starting to live inside it, and honestly, the numbers make that very clear. According to the latest digital statistics, Egypt's population reached 119 million people, and internet users climbed to 98.2 million. Internet penetration hit 82.7%, and mobile connections exceeded 121 million. And social media users reached 51.6 million people. These numbers tell us something important. Digital platforms are no longer just tools we use every now and then. They're becoming part of Egypt's social and economic infrastructure. So today we're going to break down the platforms, the statistics, the trends, and the impact behind Egypt's digital transformation. Let's start with the foundation of everything, connectivity. Egypt now has around 98.2 million internet users. That means more than 8 out of every 10 Egyptians are connected online. The country's internet penetration rate now stands at 82.7%, placing Egypt among the largest and fastest growing digital markets in the region. But maybe one of the most surprising statistics is mobile usage. Egypt currently has around 121 million mobile connections. That's actually more mobile lines than people. This reflects the widespread use of multiple SIM cards and multiple devices, and the complete dominance of smartphones in everyday life. And then we arrive at the center of the digital ecosystem, social media. Egypt currently has around 51.6 million active social media users. That equals 43.4% of the total population, meaning that for millions of Egyptians, social media has effectively become the internet itself. A few years ago, the conversation was mainly about internet access. Today, the conversation is about digital dependency. Because social media is no longer optional for many people, for millions of users, Facebook is the marketplace. TikTok is entertainment, Instagram is identity, LinkedIn is employment, and X is public discussion. The average user no longer enters the internet to search freely. Instead, they spend most of their time inside giant digital ecosystems. Those platforms gain enormous influence over attention, information, consumer behavior, and even public opinion. Now let's talk about Facebook. Despite the rise of newer apps, Facebook remains the dominant force in Egypt's digital landscape. The platform currently hosts around 51.6 million users. Among adults, Facebook penetration has reached approximately 68.8%. That's massive! At this stage, Facebook is no longer simply a social network. It functions more like a parallel digital society. On Facebook, people buy products, businesses advertise, communities organize, and public debates happen daily. For many users, Facebook has replaced newspapers, classified ads, and even customer service systems. Now let's move to the fastest growing platform in Egypt, TikTok. TikTok currently reaches around 48.8 million adult users. That means approximately 65.5% of Egypt's adult population is active on the platform, and it's still expanding rapidly. The platform completely transformed content consumption habits. Instead of long articles, users now consume short videos. TikTok's recommendation system studies behavior constantly. Every scroll, like, pause, or replay feeds the algorithm more data. As a result, TikTok heavily influences music trends, fashion, language, and even attention spans. Instagram plays a different role inside Egypt's digital ecosystem. The platform currently hosts around 21.7 million users. Instagram is built around visuals. Beyond photos, it has become the center of Egypt's influencer economy. The platform transformed ordinary users into personal brands. Reality is no longer simply documented, it's curated. LinkedIn represents another important transformation. The platform currently connects around 15 million users in Egypt. This reflects the modernization of Egypt's labor market. Professional opportunities are increasingly linked to digital visibility. LinkedIn has become a major gateway into Egypt's modern professional economy, especially in industries like technology and finance. Although smaller in numbers, discussion-based platforms still carry major influence. X and Threads have millions of users. Their political and media influence is far larger than their size suggests. Journalists and public figures heavily use these platforms. Conversations happening on X frequently move into television and mainstream media coverage. In many ways, these platforms function as Egypt's real-time digital public sphere. When we look at the data, three major trends stand out. First, video dominance, especially with TikTok's rise. Second, platform integration, apps are multi-purpose now. Third, algorithmic control of what people see and believe. The societal impact is enormous. Economically, social media has created entirely new industries like content creation. Egypt in 2026 has evolved into a deeply digital society. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next episode.